everyone. It's sorry, it's Atomic Jackal here. Well, it says Demonic Jackal, but that's just another one of my names or usernames or whatever. But I'm here today to play Car Mechanic Simulator. Specifically to okay, well, okay, okay. So I have a save file that I've had for a long time, and I have like a crap ton of money. So I thought, I've played this game, as you can see, I have 41 hours. So I'm like, you know what? Why don't I just get rid of all my cars? Because I had like 9 cars that I had saved, all of it with special parts and everything. But whatever. So I sold all of them, and you can see I have like 1,200,000. So I'm just gonna make a series on my YouTube channel, or well, if you're on Twitch or whatever, my Twitch is Atomic Jackal, but I just wanna build some cars, like, why not? I mean, I enjoy doing it. But yeah, so as you can see, there is nothing in my garage, so if you don't know the game, there's a garage where you have all your stuff, where you have your cars and stuff. There is a workbench where you can repair parts. I'll explain it as I go along. But basically, whoops. Okay, so I have a lot of skills unlocked. But I didn't want to focus. I was thinking about just restarting. Also, ignore the music. I don't really like it, but it's what can you do? Anyways. So I have a lot of skills unlocked, and I'm level 20. That takes a really long time. The early game in this game is a slow crawl, and I was thinking about just doing a whole new save file, but that would take like a lot of sessions of me playing this game. I always do that. I always go out the back, but that would take me a lot of sessions to even get off the ground, basically. So I'm just, like I said, I'm just gonna go straight into it. I have pretty much all the stuff unlocked. That's DLC, and you get barn locations from completing. Sometimes when you complete a mission, which I haven't checked a mission and I don't even know how long. You can get like a lucky draw thing, and it'll let you. Sometimes you can get a barn location, which you can go into a barn, and then you can like pick out a car or any car. You just have to have the money. But I will do that eventually. But for now, I just want to show everyone. So okay, there's the parking, which is where all my cars were. I had 9 of them. I sold all of them. I had like a Camaro ripoff, a Mustang. I had all the DLC for like the cars. So I had a Mustang. I had just a bunch of cars. I was working on a Challenger too, but I was like, you know what, just scrap it all. But okay, so they have the car auctions, which is where you can go and obviously auction a car. You can partake in an auction to get a car. And then there's the junkyard, which I am not going to the junkyard, because the junkyard, you get stuff for basically free, but it's like next to it's annoying to repair. So I'm just going to dip my toes in the water. Well, for you guys to see, which is probably going to be pretty edited, because it can take upwards to an hour to fully restore a car, which is what I want to do. So I'm just gonna, okay, and then there's these two. So salvage cars, they're like the more junky cars, and then car auction is where you can find actual good cars. And now I could just leave and then pay again to come back, but I'm just gonna pick a car. So I want to pick something that like most people probably know. Just to get off into the. Okay, that I think that's I haven't seen that car yet. I think it's supposed to be like a Lamborghini, but well, a lot of these cars, they they're like copies of real cars, but they're just like named different things. Like this is a Challenger. It's the Echo's Imperator. It's dumb, But okay, you know, I think I might just go with, okay, I don't know. Should I go with the Challenger or should I go with the knockoff Lamborghini? You know what? I don't know. You know, I'll get the Challenger. Cause actually, I had one of those in my garage that it was like junky, but oh wow, this is in really good condition. Jesus, oh wow, that's in really good condition. Well, that's not gonna be fun. Okay, you know what? All right, I don't want to go back to the garage. I don't want to buy this. I want like a junk car. Crap. Okay, so I was clearly unaware that the car auctions are just too good. Like, okay, when I get a car, I want it to be like a challenge to repair it. Well, they got a Ford GT. But you see, I want to just get like a well-known car and fix that up first before anything crazy, you know? Like they got these old cars, you know, that are they got a supercar. Why are they giving me a supercar? I don't need one of those right now. They got a Jaguar. Those are cool. You know what? Okay, well they got a Mustang. So wow, that is cheap. Okay, yeah, I'll just get a Mustang. Everyone knows a Mustang. In fact, my girlfriend is crazy about Mustangs, so this will be perfect. So yeah, as you can see, horrible condition. Well, I mean the parts are in it, but you know, and then yeah. So you know what? I'm not even gonna waste time. I'm gonna bid it. So yeah, bidding. You just spam A until you win it, basically. Yeah. Because they'll just keep going. And then, like, yeah. Yeah, they're just gonna keep on going. But luckily, I have a crap ton of money, so I'm good. Wow, starting price was 3,000. It's upwards of 45,000 now. Maybe I could do some strategy, you know, just give them a little taste. Okay, you know what? I've been wasting my time. That was such a bad strategy. Well, the estimated value is 48,000, but we're gonna get it much higher than that, cause I'm gonna put like all the performance parts. And when you're normally repairing a car, there's like normal parts that you get like on the normal website, which I will show the normal website. But then there's like a performance type deal. But yeah, okay, so let's get this started. Let's move it to the car lift A. Okay, so my first thing I do is okay, so there's like a symbol mode. So I do that, and then you can see all of the parts that you can get. So I'm just gonna go around and I'm gonna add all of these to my shopping list, which you'll see what that is later. I think that's already intact. But and then there's some body parts. Like, okay, so obviously you can repair stuff, and there are some body parts that can be repaired, but like a lot of them, unfortunately, you really can't. Like windows, you can't, but like I think most of the body parts you can. But yeah, so like this hood, I can repair this. This headlight, no, I cannot repair this headlight. Wait, oh no, I didn't notice the headlight. Whatever. And then, like these windows, and nope. Oh, this did not have a windshield. This left side mirror, or this right side mirror, yes I can. And then the door, yep. It's like all the body parts you can repair. But like tail lights, headlights, windows, stuff like that, you can't repair. But yeah, and then so take out the rear window, and then yeah, I'll just get all this done. Okay, so now all of this is done. So my next thing I do is just strip all the body parts, which there's more to. Oh my god, this music is so goofy. Jesus Christ, I need to like put some of my own taste in music. It's like you gotta get royalty free stuff. But okay, so the parts. I'm changing the station. There's actually like different stations, but they all suck basically. I don't even know. Okay, that's the one. I don't know. You know what? Let's do some rock. That's much better. Okay, so now, basically what I'm gonna do is so you can like there's an add part and there's a strip part. And then I can basically go around and look around for stuff that isn't added, which, wow, there's like everything is added. Jesus Christ. Which you just like click around to go around. But yeah, there's like, dang, there's like no parts missing. What the hell? I mean, I don't know. Sometimes there's like really small parts that you can't really tell. But you know what? We're just gonna, just fuck it, we ball. Okay, so yeah, now I'll just show. So this engine cover, I don't. Okay, I'm just gonna assume that you can't. Okay, yeah. So like, so a lot of the parts, I'm not even gonna add them to the shopping list because, I can repair them because I have all of the repair stuff. But okay, so like I know all of the stuff that you can get performance parts. So like, okay, these ignition coils, I'm gonna add all 8 of them because there's 4 on each engine head. So I think that was 8, but I don't know. And then just take them all out, and then yeah, it's rinse repeat. Which I'm not gonna make you guys sit through just me unscrewing every part. I mean, I'll probably just like, if I have something interesting I want to say, then I'll add that in. But I mean, there's really not much. It's a lot of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think that was 8. I don't know, but I'll know. But yeah, like I know all the parts that need to be that I can get performances. Okay, so yeah, like now these little camshaft caps. No, you can't. But you'll know what I mean. I mean, you might not even know what I mean by performance part, but like some parts can make like the horsepower and the RPMs higher or whatever. The torque. It can make the torque go higher, and then the higher the performance of the car, the more it sells for. Which I am not going to be selling most of these cars because I love to collect them and stuff like that. But okay, so yeah, and then so there's a lot of, it's like a puzzle sometimes. Okay, and then this throttle, I can take this off, but yeah, it's like a puzzle sometimes. Like you gotta take off certain parts to get access to other parts, and yada yada yada. It's a bit of a process. But I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna make you guys sit through me just meticulously taking apart everything. So, I mean, I'll probably just cut out most of it. But I mean, I'm a yapper, so I'll just yap, and I'll probably cut out most of what I say because I'm just gonna be talking about nonsense. But yeah, no, I really like this game. It's really fun. I played it a long time ago. I used to stream and make videos, but I like purge all of the videos I make because it's like a phase. I'll make videos and then just like not even stick to it, which I mean, but I think I think my problem was I was just playing too many linear games, like games that are very linear. So it's like there's not a lot of room to edit, or like it's a story games, And I would like to make the viewing experience... Oh, shoot, I didn't mean to do that. I would like to make the viewing experience as digestible or as possible. And it's kind of hard to do that when you have... I think you can repair that. It's kind of hard to do that. Oh, no, I forgot to drain the fluid, whatever. Yeah, if you remove a part and you don't drain the fluid, it kind of makes you pay for it, even though it's my car. I bought the whole thing, but whatever. Yeah, I think I can probably. What was I saying? Yeah, but I like to make the video more digestible. And the problem with that is I was playing a lot of like story games, and story games are good and all, but I think personally, I mean, if I ever do get a solid fan base, which obviously I would want that, but I mean, I'm not gonna get that by playing games where I can barely edit, So I thought, why don't I play a game that I know really well and just go from there? And be able to edit a bunch of stuff, because obviously I have so much money that I can just buy whatever car I want, and I think it'd be fun because I do enjoy the game, and yeah. Which I gotta take these camshaft caps off. But yeah, no, I really enjoy this game. It's a good game. You know, I think a big thing is a lot of people. It's a big turnoff because there's like so much to learn at one time, and it can be a little overwhelming. I mean, I remember when I first started playing this game, it was crazy. Like, it's just there's so much information you have to learn, and like you don't really get much of a tutorial. It's a wonder how I even learned how to play this game. It's like it's trial and error, you know, experience, and I think I have to. I think that okay. Like the power steering pump. I think I need. They can get a performance part for that. But yeah, so I have to take all these levies and pulleys and all this stuff off so I can get to the camshaft and stuff. Yeah, I'm just gonna add those to the list because I'm pretty sure that I need to. Yeah, this camshaft. I need to. Like, okay, there's a lot of things that you can repair, and I have like, okay, so there's a skill tree, you know. There's a skill tree that you unlock. It's stupid. Like, there's a skill tree that will allow you to basically. Okay, I think the water pump. I don't. Okay. But sorry, I keep getting distracted. But like, there's a skill tree, like with the skill tree I showed earlier. Basically, oh, the timing shoe. I haven't seen one of these in a while. God, I keep getting distracted. I have ADHD, so my mind is all over the place all the time. But like, you have to upgrade it over time, and you only get skill points when you level up, which can be pretty hard. I mean, you can see every time I take off a part or add one, I get 1 XP, and it's a slow crawl to getting a lot of money, to getting a lot of XP. And so basically, as you get more of those skills, you unlock more complex parts that you can repair. But even if you get all those parts, you know, you get all the parts, all the skills, all the skill tree parts, you know, there's still a crap ton of parts, you know, in the game that you just are not able to repair. So, like, I'll just, so I think, yeah, like I said, those, oh god, I gotta take off this chain. Those like serpentine belts, you know, I'm pretty sure that's just something that you cannot, repair. So it's like, you might as well just add it to the list, which I'll show you how the list works in a little while. But it's like, there's some things you have to add to the list, which sucks because repairing things is way cheaper than buying them outright. But yeah, so, and I've gotten pretty good at knowing what I need to add to the list and what not to. Like, all the performance parts, I add those to the list, that way it's easy. Okay, this fuel filter, this is a performance part. The starter, I don't believe that no, there's no performance part for that. It's an electrical item. Yeah, so yeah, now, okay, there's the air filter. Oh, these little things, they are so annoying. Because whenever you want to, it's obviously, I have like a dyno machine where I can take a car to it and it'll measure its power and stuff, but you can only measure the power if all of the parts are in it and they work. Wait, hold on, I need a crap. All the parts work and all the fluids are in. And if you don't have that, you can't measure it, which sucks because I like to measure it. The radiator, no, I can't take that out. Okay. Yeah, those little clips that I showed you. Sometimes a random part will have it, and it's quite frustrating because sometimes you're trying to put all the parts in, and then suddenly it's like, hey, you're missing parts, and it's like, what am I missing? And it's a stupid little tiny microscopic clip. So that's a little frustrating, but all right. So I got all of the top parts, which it's kind of annoying, but only certain parts are accessible from the. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna get a penalty for taking the oil pan off. But God, I keep getting distracted. Only certain parts are accessible from above the car and below the car, so that's really annoying, especially when you're taking all apart. Because I mean, you're gonna see, or well, you might not see, but you're gonna see just me going back and forth, putting the lift up, putting the lift down, so I can reach different parts. But yeah, it's not a big deal. Which, you know, also another thing, I used to look a lot into this game, because obviously I like doing this, you know, virtually, and I was like, what if I started working on cars, you know? But from what I can tell, I've looked things up. This game is nothing like anything with real cars, which is interesting, because when I do look at like in a hood in a car, I can usually tell what parts there are, just because, like, I mean, it's like the problem with this game is like, obviously different cars have different parts, but I mean, there's certain parts that are just like every car has them. Like these pistons with a conrod, same for every car, except if you get the performance part. But yeah, okay. So now got all the stuff off of that, so it's time to get the tires. I like doing that. It's fun. Yeah, and then I'm just gonna get all these parts. So yeah, no, it's not bad at all. It's a good game. Very fun. I enjoy it a lot. It's kind of one of those games where you can just like, well, usually I listen to music when I'm doing it, but it's kind of one of those games that you can just like turn your brain off, you know. I mean, if you know what you're doing, at least, you know. Which, I mean, it's just like I said, trial and error. Once you get it down, you got it down, you know. Wait, did I just? No, I didn't. Okay, so yeah, these rubber brushings, those are another thing that you can only get from buying it at the shop. You cannot repair it, which is really annoying because there's so many of them, and sometimes you can miss them. So like, that's a big thing. You want to make sure whenever you are repairing a car to its capacity, that you make sure you have every single part. And that can be a little frustrating because, like, there's a lot of parts that are really small and you might not think to add them. But yeah, it's a bit of a pain. So yeah, these exhaust pipes, I can add these to the list because there's performance parts of them. Cadillac converters, middle mufflers. I don't know why I'm doing it one by one. I can probably just take this drive shaft out. Yeah, and there's like a lot of screws that you have to put WD-40 on. That's a little annoying, but whatever. You know, and one thing I do wish, I kind of wish that, oh, these gearboxes, you can also make these performance parts. But one thing I do wish is if you could like make the garage look nicer. You know, I'm hoping that they eventually come out with a sequel to this game, because like I think it's been like kind of somewhat of a franchise. You know, there was the original Car Mechanic Sim, and there was like another version, and then there's this one, 2021. I think it was like the 2019 and then 2021. But yeah. This oil filter, I think, yeah, I can't even take that out. Okay. But yeah, I really hope that they come up with a sequel, because I would just love that. I love this game. It's so much fun. I mean, some might think it's kind of boring, but I think it's just relaxing, and it's really, like, it's so nice to just, like, basically start off with a car that just needs a crap ton of work, and then just slowly, like, make it look like a frickin' just a masterpiece, you know? And that's what I like to do. I like to give it a nice paint job. I like to make sure that whatever performance parts I can put in it, I'm putting in it, you know? That's just what I like to do, you know? And honestly, I'll probably end up going to the scrapyard maybe one of these times. Just get like a really run down, just crappy car, and just repair it fully, because I think that's fun, you know? Alright, yep. Get all these. Okay. And there's the back. You know what I hate about these sports cars is they have these knuckle systems, these like knuckle parts, and it's just really annoying because there's like so many little tiny little parts. It's quite annoying. Not too bad though. Not too bad. But yeah. Yeah, I don't really know how much of this I'm gonna cut out because I'm really just yapping, and obviously me yapping probably isn't the most entertaining while I'm just you know, taking apart the car. But I want to leave it a little bit in because, you know, I want to have some commentary, which I really haven't shut up since I wait. Oh no, okay, that's not. Yeah, some of these parts are a little deceiving because, okay, for this example, so I mean these rubber brushings, like I said, you can't repair them, but okay, there's that one hidden right there, and so I got both of them on the list, so I won't miss any. Yeah, see, it's just like so like dumb. It's just all these parts like just jam-packed together, and it's not a big deal. It's just, I mean, like the first time I had to do it, it was like, what even is this? Like alien mechanics or something. I don't know. But I'm not a mechanic, so what do I know? But yeah. Yeah, I don't really know what I'm gonna cut out. I guess I'll just like put in more interesting stuff. Which I do plan on editing these videos pretty heavily. Just so it's not like an hour long, you know. I don't think watching a guy. Oh crap! I forgot to add. That's fine. Whatever. I'll deal with that when I come to it. So yeah, this I can put that. And then yeah. So the the tires, you cannot repair them obviously, so you're gonna have to get new ones. The rims you can. So yeah. Actually, I think this Mustang is really cool. You know what? I'm gonna give it the. I'm gonna give it the paint job that of my girlfriend's Mustang, because I think that'd be really cool. I think she'd like that. But all right. Okay, oh, I leveled up. No way. That's crazy. I'll have some skill points now. I can spend them on stuff that I don't really even need. Yeah. So I did not mean to do that. So now I got this rubber brushing. Get that. The music is kind of buns, but you know what? Fuck it, we ball. I mean, what can you do? Alright. I'm almost done, thank God, with this, which I do like the taking apart segment. It's not too bad, but what I really like is the putting everything together part. I think that is just really fun. It's like just, you know, putting together a puzzle. Like I said earlier, it's like sometimes these cars are just like a giant puzzle, you know. But I mean, I've done this song and dance a lot, so okay, there's that little thing. So I mean, I'm used to the stuff that they usually do. I think there might be more brushing, but I don't care. No, there's not. I already got that. Yeah, I probably just missed like a bunch of stuff there, but it's not a big deal. See, like now, like, okay, so since the thing is raised up, it's kind of annoying because you can't really get to it that well. You can only access it from underneath. Little frustrating. Alright, we got all of the back parts of the car, and now I think all's left, yeah, just the engine block. Well, and for some reason the battery. Wow, you know, I've repaired a lot of cars. I rarely ever see the battery actually intact. which there's actually a battery charger you can use to basically fully repair the battery. Very useful. Alright, so now just take out these pistons. I don't know, just, yeah, I know how many I need. These are also these pistons you can get a performance part for. But yeah, no, very fun game. Which we're almost on to the next part. It's like there's like phases to it, you know. And it can get repetitive, but I think that it's still really fun. Okay. Now, yeah, I forgot. I have to see. This is what I mean. So you have to like raise it down, raise it up, and I'm gonna have to raise it down again. A little annoying, but it's all right. It's worth it. It's worth it to see this baby shine, you know. There's so much that goes into it. You know, you gotta wash the car. Oh, you know what? I forgot. The interior. Yeah, the interior is also just as important. Well, actually, no. Hold on. I need to. It's like these, the front seats, the steering wheel. Shit. Okay. This bench. So yeah, just add it because I don't think you can. Yeah, you can't repair them. But all right. So yeah, I got that. The interior. That's just as important. To get 100%, you need to get the interior. But alright, okay, we got all of it done. Okay, we got all the parts out. So now, what I like to do now is take the welder. I think it's, yeah, the welder. Yeah, the welder. You just pay a small price, and it just like, it basically makes the body look nice. So yeah, now that's all good. So now, it is time for me to repair any, well actually no. Next up, I need to disassemble the tires and the shock springs, and also this battery charger. I can just put that on there, it'll charge. Alright, we got them all. Now it is time to, you know, actually I like doing the body first. So yeah, okay, okay, it's a little mini game. So you need to basically start it, and you have to get in the green, and then you have a chance to repair it. Yeah. Okay. See, I just failed it, and now I'm gonna have to buy the part. So that's rough, but it's let's try. You know, and most of the parts aren't really that big of a deal. If I have to pay for them, I have to pay for them. Really, the ones that suck, okay, so it's the engine head, the engine body. The engine body, when you mess that up, it's like so expensive to repair it. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and do all this real quick. I'm not gonna make you guys sit through just me clicking buttons and trying to, you know, fix all this crap. All right, okay. So I just got to the last part. No, just look at this. 334 credits to repair it, right? If I mess this up, I would have to pay like $3,000 for that. But alright, okay, so now all of the parts that I needed are repaired, right? So now the thing I need to do next is I need to go into my inventory. I need to sort it by name. And then anything that I don't have a 100% copy of, I'm going to add to the list. So I'll just do that real quick, so you guys don't have to watch me do that. Alright, okay, so I got all that added to the list. You guys didn't see it, but I did. So now I have all of that ordered. So now it's time to go to the tablet. And then right here is where I will find all of the parts I need. As you can see, it's a lot. And it is going to take a while. So I'll be back again. Okay. Okay, alright, I'm back. Alright, I should have all the parts. I should have all the parts. You know what, I'll just, I'll double check real quick. Alright, I'm back. I did miss a lot of stuff because, okay, I have to admit something. Before I deleted all my cars, I was still working on another Ford, and the reason that shopping list was so long was because I had a bunch of orders from that car. So I got some more stuff, but I'm just gonna do that real quick, and then yeah. Okay, I have all of the parts for the car. I'm like 90% sure, but the stream has gotten long. Therefore, the video will probably be long. So I think I'm gonna make this a two-parter. So I will definitely follow up, and I will finish this car. But thank you for watching. If you did, my Twitch is AtomicJackal48, and my YouTube is the same. So check me out on Twitch or my YouTube. But it was a pleasure to play this game. But I'm going to leave it off there. So thank you for watching if you did, and bye.